Once again, this your boy at No More Gang Stalking, just to let people know. You see the red truck right there? The red truck right there. These are just to let people know who's joined this channel. These are Stasi tactics, right? That was created in East Germany and in Germany, right? If you look at my videos about sensitizing, and this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to sensitize people, and they do it over and over again, right? To who are on their target list. This is so they've been teaching. So when you see them white cars, them are active agents and community members. Infogard, federal employees or federal deputized employees of in partnership with the U.S. FBI, DOJ. These are people that are being actively paid by these organizations to be out gang stalking and harassing people, right? What I'm saying, basically to sabotage them, basically to try to bring them down with no fingerprints on it, right? So this is, so the government through their grant programs have been actively training a certain percent of the law enforcement to teach people these Nazi Stasi tactics, right? They're teaching the whole community Nazi tactics. And the only way you can do that is to a people that don't know who they are, forgot who they are, and have no idea or clue or forgot about the history. And this is a history that's repeating itself on steroids. So there's no coincidence that that the red cars right there, they use red and white cars, right? And I show that in my videos, right? And then they're going to try to start using different types of colors, right? They watch my videos, and then they've been very bold with it, because obviously they want me to see these colors, right? And they don't allow. It seems like they don't give a damn about it being filmed, right? So that's cool with me, right? Because it just makes my point. But that's the reason why the white cars are there. Those are active federal agents in them cars, right? And people that participate with this program, right? They get your neighbors, they get people in the community through fear or reward, and they get them to try to gang up on the target, right? You know what I'm saying? Weaponize social media, COINTELPRO tactics, using smear campaigns, right? So smear campaigns go all throughout social media to these different groups, right? The only one that's not privy to it is the so-called targets, right? So they smear you, talk about you, they employ, the neighbors, even move people in. That's how deep this go. They will move people in the surrounding areas so they can be close to targets. Down there, a move-in. Where the plant's at, move-ins, right? Down here, compromised, part of the program. Just neighbors, move-ins, people over there. My phone location went there before. Now my phone location goes to her down there, right? So so they spend a whole bunch of money on this program. It's a scam. Watch listing, scam, FISA court abuse, and this is the way they've been, using warfare against those they fear as a threat and those that they feel won't bow down to their new world agenda of having total control and trying to get rid of people who they feel will not bow down to their total domination of control. So this is where we're at in this country. So that's why you see the white, red cars, right? And they will be switching up the colors, right? So that's what we're showing, right? And these people are everywhere. They have infiltrated the churches. They have infiltrated the movements. They are everywhere, right? Everywhere, right? They infiltrate people. They bribe people to, to betray you. People who should know better. People should have a standard of moral strength, right? They bribe them, and that's why There will never until the issues of the people are resolved. No movements will be able to stand. No Black Power movement. None of that will be able to stand. Because if you can have people that can compromise like this, how can you have anything to stand if they can just compromise? You know, everything will always be compromised. If the people can be betrayed like, if people can betray you like this, they can betray in anything, in organizations, in anything. You know, so that's why it's so important that this is exposed, because we will never have anything worth anything if people can be compromised like this. You know, the only way things work if you have a solid block of people. That's the only way things work, right? You can never have nothing to work when you have people that compromise, right? Over money, over material things, right? It will never work. It will just be a facade. So this is your boy, No More Gang Stalking. You see the red Stasiness, right? You know, that's no coincidence, but let them do what they do, right? And we do what we do. So peace, people. Don't give up the fight. Keep your head up and keep moving and keep marching for what's right, freedom, justice, and equality for all. Peace. No more gang stalking, y'all.